We are a little too strong for this guy, is the one thing, right? Like we are just like for this whole area, we do a little bit too much damage or a little too high level, I think. He's probably gonna get poise broken pretty soon here. Yep. And which probably means he's dead, actually. We don't even need to, yeah, we don't even need to bother with the parries. We're just gonna jumping L1 him into the ground. We're, again, we're a little too strong for Liurnia right now. All right, Foul Tarnished, we are back with more Elden Ring for you. Anyone remember what you were doing? Anyone at all? Oh, okay, no. Hold on. Anyone? Bueller? You? Okay, yeah, no, we finished. I remember now. I just gotta think back to what YouTube titles have I made recently. Yeah, we finished Fia's quest line, right? We were in the in Deep Root Depths there. Yeah, right here, right? Yeah, and we did a whole bunch of stuff, and we finished her quest line. Wait, that wasn't the last thing we did though. Where did we go after that? It was somewhere in Liurnia. Oh yeah, we went to this. Oh right, yes. Okay. I remember for sure now. I got it. I figured it out, guys. I figured again. These like recaps that I do at the start here are just as much for me as they are for you. Yes, exactly. We went to this Rey Lucaria Crystal Tunnel, right? We hugged the right wall. We went all the way up there, and now we are going to begin our exploration of Liurnia in in earnest as far as the actual water is concerned. We've kind of just been hugging the cliff sides and going around the edges. Now we're going to head into the water. So we know that there's a cave. There's the Laskiar ruins, which I think we already explored. We already found what's in the Laskiar ruins. It was like a chest or something. Let's double check real quick, just in case. Oh my god, dude, it is horrible visibility right now. I gotta I guess I gotta wait. If I pass the time and it's morning or something, maybe it's a little bit better. Oh no, yeah, that's all that's in the only thing in the Laskiar ruins is a teleporter, which if I remember correctly, also a Royal Revenant. It's like one of the worst enemies. I mean, maybe like in contention for the worst enemy Miyazaki has ever designed. It's up there. Elden Ring has a couple of those, to be honest. It's like those are pretty bad. The tree spirits, yeah, okay, we've been here. The tree spirits are pretty bad too, right? That's definitely not a huge fan of those. The ulcerated tree spirits, that is, right? Especially when they're in like a small enclosed area. I mean, the basilisks from Dark Souls 1, they definitely have at least like, even if they're not. You know, they get like a courtesy mention, even if they're not, even if no one thinks they're taking the crown. At the very least, like you gotta, you know, when you're talking about all-time greats, their names get brought up. Yeah, probably, because I mean, those things are nightmarish, man. I think it's been too long. We're not letting recency. We're trying to, you know, recency bias is getting us too hard. You know, you forget what it was like if you played Dark Souls 1 to get cursed by those things in the depths when you didn't even know what you were doing, and it was like your first Souls game or something. It's a wild time, man. It's a wild time. Is another? Wait, this is not the same teleporter. Is it? I'm not that dumb. I wouldn't walk into the... Wait, this is the same teleporter, no? Yeah, this is the same one, actually. Yeah, because the Revenant spawns here? Yeah, okay, it is the same teleport. Again, you know, yeah, I warn you guys about my ability to orient myself in 3D space, and you never believe me, but you gotta... I'm not making it up. I'm fairly certain that's the same teleporter now that I think about it, but I'm actually, like, I'm genuinely not sure. But, you know, whatever. It'll take us back to the academy, right? Who cares? I'd like to open up my map, Miyazaki, if that's okay with you. I don't think it's going to be too much for us to find up the middle here. I mean, it's going to be relatively obvious, I think, where, if there's anything in the water, right? So it shouldn't be that hard. There's the, I think we're approaching, no, we're not, okay, the Academy Gate Town's a little bit further away. But yeah, like, I mean, I guess we can, like, start just marking off some, like, ruins, some structures that very clearly, we learned in the story corner last time, right? Which is something, again, that I want to keep doing, because I find it very interesting, that, like, all of these little ruins that are dotted on the map here fell from the sky, apparently, which is very interesting. Not what I would expect. Ah, there you go. Marking this gave us a grace. Sure. Still pretty close to the last grace that we found, but I suppose we're not going to turn up our nose at it. You know, I bet you there's at least one weird, like, nighttime dude who's walking around in this lake, right? I should pass time till nightfall. Maybe there's a death bird or like a dude in a boat or something like that. Something we can feed to Garank. So let's explore at night and see what we find. Okay, so let's keep on keeping on there. Let's take away this marker. We've already figured it out. What are these ruins over here? Oh, there's like this usually means there's like a guy, right? Like if I get off of this and I trigger it, maybe no. I thought this usually means there's a guy somewhere who's gonna like lead you to a cave. I think this guy leads you to this cave though. Like I think he leads you to. You know, the one, this one. Yeah, I think he leads you to the one where you find Latena. So I don't think this is actually that useful, but, you know, it's still a cool little landmark, nonetheless. Looks like all of our markers are in roughly the same direction, so I will go in roughly the same direction. Don't you mind me. More stuff. Hey, it's Albinurix, I think. Dexterity, not crystal tier. Wait, why is this here? We learned that those basins there are placed at kind of the foot of minor Erd trees, right? Or is any sprouts of the Erd tree? I guess are you like the world's tiniest sprout of an Erd tree? And over a long time, you've called, like, because the basins sit there because the crystal tiers take a long time to form, right? So that's why you gotta have a basin to collect it. Unlike the Crimson tiers or the Cerulean tiers, I guess, which also come from the Erd tree, and it's different little sprouts and roots there, but they just they maybe form up a little bit faster. But that's weird. I mean, I guess that must be a very, very tiny little minor Erd tree there. Anything this way, where I put this marker down? Yes, indeed. Okay, look at me. I'm, well, to be fair, in my offense, the map is mapped out very well, right? Like just like all the little points of interest here are actually quite something. I guess we can map this too. I know we've gotten rid of most of ours. There's a Grace here. This kind of leads all the way back to the Albinuric village, though. Well, actually, not quite yet. Folly on the Lake. Why is it called that? Seems like a descriptive name, but it's just a gazebo, dude. Like it doesn't seem to be really anything of interest going on here. Nobody is follying, to my understanding. Okay, we're kind of going almost back to hugging the left wall territory, so let's like just not do that. Let's try and keep going straight through the middle of the lake here to my next marker. It's little baby crabs. Hello, little baby crabs. There's a lot of Grace just like dotted around this lake, which I'm not going to complain about. They are very generous with the placement of the Grace in this video game. I feel like bonfires in previous games, it depends. There are definitely some very notorious bonfires in like Dark Souls 3 especially, right? That were just like basically right next to each other. I think there was the one in Lothric Castle, right? Right after you took out the Dragon Slayer armor or something, if I remember correctly. It's like oh. What the hell? Hello, Rose Church. This place sucks. Hi. Would you die? Oh, okay. Yes. Sure. Oh, you're a little Mogwin. Yeah, you're a little Moog enjoyer. Oh, I know where this is, and I know where you are. Yep. What's up, dude? It's Vare again.
There you claimed a great room.
I have my audience with the two fingers. It didn't seem right.
My doubts. The words of the two fingers
Cannot be trusted. Not but rambling, senile delusions.
when the Elden Ring even worse.
So he doesn't like the fingers. Honestly, joined the club. Seems like a lot of people don't like them.
Oh,
Okay.
a means for circumventing the draw.
This lets you invade people,
Try,
sure.
If it please you, may we meet again. I've high hopes for you, my lambkin.
Lambkin? I don't like that you called me that.
Sure there's no tarnish.
Your Lord Storm. Okay, so he's basically telling us, yeah, again, he's not a fan of the fingers. What does this do? This, oh, like this literally, to use this, don't we have to, yeah, wait, don't we have to be online? Well, I mean, I'm not, so like I won't, I guess. I'll look it up later and see like if there's anything interesting that doing this for Vare will provide to me. But for now, I do be an offline player. I don't partake in the invasions and the getting invaded and all that of the Souls games. I could definitely see the appeal, right? But I kind of like these to be more of like solo adventures. We'll see though. I think you can, like, if I remember correctly, you can send your ass to Moog like really early, right? If you go through his whole quest line. But you can get there without him anyways. So I'll look it up. I'll read up on it. I'll see what I will miss out on if I just ignore his wishes there. Excuse me, giant lobster man. Please don't kill me. You are a very scary boy. Incredibly powerful enemies, man. Like, even for how overleveled I am for Liurnia, I don't know, these guys still scare me. Maybe that's like unnecessary. Maybe that's unfounded. Maybe I'm being too timid, but I feel like these things are like they're the final bosses of the entire game, dude. Did I check this ruin? Yes, I did. Okay. So I've kind of checked all of these little floating pieces here. There's something over there. I feel like, well, I guess we probably kind of explored these ruins as well. Not this one maybe, but that one at the very least, as we were kind of hugging the wall. I guess let's kind of keep going through the center here for a second. Let's take this and this and this and that and this and see what's happening. Let's see. I kind of marked them in order. So let's go to 1 first. Again, the map is very well, like, you like, even those little dots, right? One of them was like a grace. Like, it's, yeah, there you go. Once again. Like they are very it's a very detailed map for how large it is, and I appreciate that greatly. It really makes exploring a little bit easier. But also, just like, yeah, what, like an absolute metric shit ton of grace, no? Must be a very, I don't know, a very blessed place. This Liurnia. Another gazebo over there, I see. I was gonna head to my markers in order, though. This is one of the ruins that fell from the sky or whatever. Sure. Again, yeah, like these things, apparently they fell straight from the sky, which is like news to me. Like maybe, like I know Farum Azula is like a late game area that's in the sky, so maybe that's where all these things come from. But I'm honestly not sure. Besides the fact that they fell from the sky, I don't know where exactly, what exactly that means, or like where they came from. My best guess right now, though, is Farum Azula. We went there temporarily with the Belfries, right? We got teleported, and the two Bofa guys there, the sword guy and the dagger guy, were beating our ass for a bit. It is a very endgame area, so it makes sense, but... Okay, and there is... This is another ruin. Sure, nothing of particular interest here. There's a gazebo there for 5. What's over here for 4? What did I mark down? Is it another gazebo? Oh, it's a little shack? Yeah, it's a little shack. Does this mean there's a merchant here, by chance? Any calles? Boil prawn shack. Oh no, you're the America's tits, you must be hungry guy? Is that right? I missed out on this dude in my first playthrough also. But I believe that's who this is, right?
What are you looking at? You trying to start something, mate?
No?
What the hell is wrong? You trying to start? Piss off.
No?
What the hell are you trying to start? Piss off.
Well, that doesn't seem very nice.
What the hell is wrong? You trying to start? Piss off.
Piss off before I crack you in ass. How do I get him to not be mad at me? Do I have any boiled prawns of my own? I don't think I do I? Well, that's weird. I don't think I would have sold them. Well, that's not, boiled prawns are an item that give you like some damage reduction or something, or am I mixing it up with like a completely different Souls game? How do I get him to like me? What if I eat one of these in front of him? Can I assert dominance? No. Okay. I thought maybe I could assert dominance. Well, I don't want to hurt the guy, but well, I guess he just hates me. That's fine, I suppose. I'll you know, I am curious. Because I know for a fact that, like, you know, dialogue with this man is possible. I guess I don't know for a fact. I thought so though. Come with me on a little journey here. I'm gonna look up Boil Prawn Shack real quick and see what the hell this dude's problem is. Because he's, you know, I feel like this is unnecessary. He's being insubordinate and churlish, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, what's his problem, dude? Oh, Blackguard Big Boggart. What a goddamn name, dude. Oh, I see. Okay. He's involved in some NPC side quests and things like that. He's not really that important though. Okay, I see. Like it's not like one of the side quests that gives us an ending. He just is involved in some side quests later on in the game. Let me turn on my AC real quick. It's getting a little steamy in the room. Okay, so sure, that guy, he's a big old jerk. That's fine, I suppose. It's his right. Just because I'm here doesn't mean he has to be nice to me. I would prefer if he was, right? But if he just wants to be a little douchebag there, then that's okay. We'll just ignore him, and hopefully, I don't know. Hopefully he meets his demise relatively soon. Hello, lobster man. Please don't hurt me. Actually, they're gonna shoot at me, aren't they? They have like a yeah. It's actually like it's an apex predator, man. It's wild. Is this Academy Gate Town? Or we about gotten there? Maybe? Yes, no, maybe so. Oh, more lobsters? Okay, I've already been to this gazebo, apparently. I've taken whatever valuables lie here. This is Academy Gate Town, yes. Okay. So I guess let's explore this while we're here. Why not? Lots of Albinurics walking around. What's up, little guys? Don't mind me, just gonna pick up this item and be on my merry way. Golden Rune 3, okay, not really worth the price of admission there, but it happens. Okay, so what is going on here? There's a lot of little buildings and things like that. We gotta make sure to not miss anything. It's probably stuff, you know, could be hidden in little crevices or whatnot, even. Okay, so yeah, map fragment. Oh, did we not? No, we did activate that, Grace. Yeah, it's just pointing us in the direction of the academy for sure. Let me kind of just like kind of sweep basically left to right while slowly moving up here. Well, I guess it's actually the other way around. It's like north to south while slowly moving west, but you know, don't worry about it. Left and right, they're all, it's that like left and right are not compass directions, right? It's all relative. I can say it if it fits me. Okay, yeah, magic flower, sure. Yeah, sure. That is, whoa, wow, dude, it's got a shotgun. Who gave him that much firepower? You got a permit for that thing, dog? Oh, he's got a lot of health, too. Goddamn. Dude, goddamn. Like, wait, hold, I'm like, I hit a lot harder than I should be hitting for where I currently am in the video game. And he just has, like, infinite health. This dude must be, like, unkillable if you're actually here at the proper time, you know? Like, I've got, like, a +9 somber weapon that I'm rocking right now. Okay. Nothing so far. I saw a little Albinauric sitting in a chair there. I don't know if that was, like, a guy we can talk to, or if he's just, like, stanced up. He might just be stanced up. It's, you know, hard to say for sure. Sure does seem like this place is just kind of like a ruined, flooded town, right? Which, I mean, I suppose fair. But yeah, nothing really of interest so far, I'd say. Magic Grease, sure. I think we'll come by the guy who was sitting in the chair again, and we can take a look and see if does he look like an NPC, or does he look like just a bad dude who happens to own a throne? I feel like I'm losing my way slightly on my sweeping. I feel like I've messed up my ability to orient myself in 3D space yet again. Yeah, I keep going. I'm not going horizontal. I've like lost progress. Yeah, there he goes. This guy. Yeah, this is the guy right there who was in the chair. Are you just gonna hurt me? What if I try to walk up to you, or do you want to talk? Oh, he's not in a chair. He's just resting on a wall. Sure thing. I was unfamiliar with your game. My bad. Oh, I thought that tree was a person. I'm losing my goddamn mind. Don't worry about me. Clearly, I mean, clearly I need to sleep a little bit more. I must not have done it enough today. Okay. This time we are actually sweeping upwards. Anything on this rooftop of relative interest? Doesn't, I mean, there's, huh. What's with all these, like, orange little glowy blooms here? There's no way into this building, right? It looks a little larger. Looks like it might have an entrance. Doesn't seem so, though. Yeah, it doesn't seem so. Okay, and there's the Grace again. Sure. Let's keep moving upwards here, making sure we're actually making progress in ye old Gate Town. Okay, so this building. Oh, that's actually, that you definitely can, like, at least stand on that little entrance there. But I'm not sure if there's really any purpose to it. Plus, it doesn't really seem that easily accessible. Can I get up on here with some torrent shenaniganry? It looks like I possibly can. Well, I don't know, actually. Yeah, I don't think so. Never mind. I'm a big, stupid, stinky liar head, as it turns out. That's my bad. I did not mean to be a person of this caliber, but sometimes you just end up that way. It's never what you wanted for yourself. Oh god, but things just happen sometimes. Dude, what the hell? Dude, where's my car? Okay, hold on. I just want this chest, sir. And if you could, there you go. If you could just like perish in a single hit, like half of a hit, like a quarter of a hit, real quick, then we can get on just fine, and nobody has to die except for you. The rest of your friends could even live. See, I only killed one of you. Isn't that like? I feel like that makes me a pretty generous god. Arterial leaf, sure. Still have no idea what those things are used for, but the game marks them as purple. Like, the game's like, these things are important and cool, and also sick, and also kind of important and cool and sick. But I don't see it. Yet. I'm an open-minded man. I say yet. I leave room for my previously assumed facts to be incorrect. I can't get up here either, can I? Crystal Blood, what's up, dog? Yeah, no. Well, no. Okay, I'm lost again. Which way did I come from? Which way did I go? Something about a dude named Cotton Eye Joe. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so this is where, yeah, that's where I was trying to hop on with Torrent earlier, and I couldn't, right? And then we didn't go this way, so let's go this way. This big tower here, I don't think we've tried to get onto either yet. Yeah, this is a too much rubble, man. 7 out of 10, too much water type beat. Okay. That doesn't look like we can get up onto that tower. It looks like there's nothing in this gazebo. I hear shiny. Indeed, I do find shiny. Ash of War bug? No, somber. Oh, smithing stone bug. Sure. I don't really need that many somber 2s, I don't think. I need, oh no, yeah, I have 9. I don't, oh, I think that's, well, actually, maybe that was the somber 3. No, yeah, I have 9 somber 2s. Almost certainly. I am good on somber 2s for like the entirety of the game. I think we explored this gazebo already, but we've kind of fallen out of the gate town now. Actually, did we explore this gazebo? Maybe I didn't mark this. Let's see. It's a quick little detour. You're a teleporter. Where to? The other gate of the academy, possibly? We might have already gone here, but you know, doesn't hurt to check real quick. Worst case, we're gonna respawn at the academy gate town Grace, and kind of I can mentally recenter myself as to where the hell I'm going, because right now I'm still very lost. Oh, no, this is not. What? This doesn't teleport you to the academy at all. It teleports you to northern Liurnia Lakeshore. Oh, to the manor. Cool. Okay, well, I mean, like, I'm good. I've already explored this part of the map quite thoroughly, so it's fine. Okay, let's head back to the gate town here. So let me try not to get lost quite as badly. Okay, so let's go up and to the right here. You know, northwest, as the kids say. I think that's where most of our valuables can still be found. Yeah, we wanna kind of hug the edge here, like this, where this finger reader crone is. I think we kind of have not really taken a good look around, as evidenced by the fact that we've missed a golden seed. Clearly, right? There's a little bridge here. Oh, the finger reader crone's gonna be on top of the bridge, right? But yeah, we can get this golden seed real quick. I think we now have 3, which means we can get 1 more Estus, which is that's always great news. And I think we can get on here with Torrents. No, on Blitzen, on Fitzen, on here maybe. Oh, dude, it feels so close. It feels so close yet so far. I feel like there should be a way for me to do some nonsense horse parkour and get up on this bridge to talk to this lady. But it's not happening. Hello, giant crabman. Oh, is this like a staircase, I suppose? Yeah, okay, there's just like a staircase. No need. Oh, we're like in the town. That's cool. Sure. Can I? Hello? Torrent? Bueller? Oh my god, really? There you go. All that for Shatter Shard Arrow in parentheses fletched? Fletched? Aren't all arrows fletched? Is that... I mean, maybe I'm, you know, my medieval vocabulary might need some work, but it was my understanding that, like, that's all that, like, a fletcher did, right? Was, like, make arrows. Like, that's what fletching is. Like, arrows must be fletched. It's like, you know, the same way that, like, a sword must be smithed or something. What do you have to say, old lady? Miquella's favor can be yours. Slaughter, slaughter, slaughter. The all-hearing slaughtered. But alas, it was for naught. Snatch it from the big pot. Pity the poor, poor fool. What the hell are you talking? Okay. I thought the all-hearing was... Because Latenna also referenced the all-hearing brute, right? I thought that was Gideon, but I guess not, because it said he was slaughtered. But Gideon is, to my understanding, very much still alive. And then we need to take something from Alexander? Right? They mentioned we need to like snatch something from the pot. Pity the poor, poor fool. Oh, dude. I guess I shouldn't have expected anything better from a finger reader crone than to speak in riddles, right? That's kind of comes with the territory. Up to us to figure out what the hell those riddles mean, I suppose. There you go. And here's the actual gate to the academy, which we so far cannot actually go into. Anything of use around these parts? Lantern, perhaps? Doesn't seem so. Some mushrooms, sure. A bunch of dudes that I could kill, but I'm honestly just like not. I can't really be arsed. A smithing stone 3, actually, you know, not completely useless. A fire chariot that wants to burn my the hair on my face off, and maybe a little bit more than that even, but at the very least, it wants to burn the hair on my face off. I want to take his face off. Okay, maybe we can use this to maybe we can parlay this into some more parkour nonsense. It seems that way. Feels that way. Oh no! Yeah, I messed it up. I don't know if I would have been able to get to anywhere from there anyways. Yeah, I don't think so. I think that's about... Okay, so that's the gate town, right? It just doesn't... It seems like mostly it leads to the gate, which, like, you know, fair play. It does what it says on the tin. Let's let's explore some more of the ruined buildings on the outskirts here, and then we'll keep going up through the lake. We're not ready to go to the academy yet. One, we need a key, which I know where to get it, but like, or I think I know where to get it, but we don't have it anyway right now. And two, we do want to finish off Ainsel, like the regular way, not the Ranny way, the Ainsel River well that we found. We still have not explored, so we want to do that first before we get into the academy proper. Oh, a stone sword key, sure, yeah. I'm actually running pretty low on those, I think, right? Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. Had to sneeze. Don't mind me. Oh, God. You ever sneeze sometimes and it, like, stops your heart a little bit? Like, you feel like some pressure builds up in your chest and everything goes kind of awry? Oh, boy. Anyways, we got 2 stone sword keys. So, yeah, we definitely were running a little bit low. We had 1. So now, essentially a doubling of that resource I will gladly take. Is there anything... Yeah, is there anything hidden under these here bridges? A giant bear. Yeah, sure. No, I see. That makes total sense. What do you, like, eat down here, man? I mean, I guess the crabs and the lobsters. Like, do you eat the lobsters? I feel like they might be a little too Chad, like, even for that guy. Like the room bears, I hold the room bears and their power, like, you know, on the fauna power scaling, right? I hold the room bears in very high regard. Do not get it twisted. But, like, those lobsters, man, are, like genuinely, they feel like apex predators to me. Like, they have a gun. Like, they're an animal with a gun. And besides the fact that they're bigger than the bear, right? They have the gigantic claws. They have a hard shell, right? Like, I feel like there's just no way. Like maybe, like I don't think it's a 10-0 matchup, right? I think the bear probably takes it some of the time, right? But I just can't imagine him consistently winning against the lobsters, unless he was like, there's like even stronger room bears in like different. Okay, I've been poisoned. I was trying to like you know, shimmy shimmy yay, shimmy yaw, and kind of avoid this fate, but I suppose you leave me no choice. On the bright side, poison, it ain't no thing. It's, you know, we've been through the goddamn lake of rot. We've seen much worse, right? Okay, so I think, is there anything else to explore in the Academy Gate Town there? I'm gonna say no for now. I'll come back to it later. You know, if it happens, it happens. If we find something, we find something. But it seems like it was mostly just kind of ruined buildings, and then, you know, obviously the main purpose of that area is to lead you up to the Academy without you needing to find a teleporter. So I'm just gonna operate on that assumption for now. I would love to open my map up though, Miyazaki. Like, I'd love to do that if you'd let me. Will be a big fan of opening my map right about now. Would love to. I'm hitting the button. I would really just love to open up that map, your beautiful map that you painstakingly crafted, Miyazaki. I just want to gaze upon it. I want to admire your work. Okay, thank you. God damn, dude. How long do you gotta praise this guy for before he lets you do the thing? Okay, so let's. I guess, yeah, we can. This is getting into territory of like hugging the left wall again. But yeah, I don't think we've definitely have not been to this like sort of big collection of ruins here, which apparently has a name. It is apparently the Temple Quarter. Can we get on these buttresses? Don't laugh. It's a real word. Oh god. It means it's a support. To buttress something, you know, to like hold it up. It is not just a, oh god, it's not just a noble that oh god, that her place of prominence is primarily determined by her butt. A duchess, but for ass. Okay, well, I mean, even if we could get on there, it looks like there's nothing even meaningful to do there. So let me just slow my roll for a second. I figure out if there's actually anything useful here. Is like, which seems like the answer might be no. At least not in this building. This seems like some ruins. What about over here? The ruins do extend on. It's all ruins around here, man. It's all just like sunken stuff in a lake. I mean, you know, again, classic Souls stuff. I'm sure this town was like pretty nice, you know, 200 years ago, before the voices or something. I don't know, but now obviously everything's in ruins, everything's in shambles. It's, you know, we're used to it by now. What about in here? Nothing, dude. This is oh, a grace. Okay, sure. But yeah, what an absolute waste of time this like whole area has been so far. Touch the grace. Avoids the magical flowers because of iframes in the animation. Wonderful. Sit down at the grace. Avoid the ire. Oh, we can upgrade our flask. Avoid the ire of the magical flowers. Great stuff. Flasks. There you go. We have 8 now, I think, instead of 7. Is that right? Yes. Oh, 9. No, we had... No, never mind. I preloaded the yes, but I was incorrect. We have 9 instead of 8. Okay, let's take a look at those 2 ruins real quick. Actually, okay, let's take a slightly more in-depth look at the Temple Quarter here. I mean, by in-depth, I mean this little outer edge here. I don't think I really took a look at, so let me do that real quick. But yeah, it looks like it's like mostly just like a storage area for a grace. Doesn't really seem to be anything of value here. Okay, well, no, hold on. That's why we check the outer edges. Not bad. What's in here? Is it a teleporter? No, okay. It is a ice-rind hatchet. Oh, I know this one. It used to be like a good speedrunning weapon, right? I think they nerfed it a little bit, though. It's not quite as good as it used to be, but it's still quite good. Regardless, that seems to be the purpose of that place. Good to know. Oh, I have 2 things marked on my map here. Yeah, let's go in that direction. We're almost done. We're almost done with this sort of, you know, this sort of relatively cursory exploration of Liurnia here. Is this another grace? No, I already activated that one. Okay. I was like, there's no way, dude. I like just found one. Miyazaki's too generous. I don't think we have been here, actually. Oh, yeah, because this... I think we might have just run past here last time we were here. Let's go here first. And see what light through yonder cliff breaks. Bunch of blue flask bugs. Useless, personally. Not really a big fan. Oh, it's like a guy? Are you like a big somber bug, or are you just like a ghost bug? He exists now only in my memory? What the hell? What am I supposed to do? I hear him still, I think. Oh, he did the sneaky. Okay, what if I, hold on. He's never gonna see this one coming, right? Surely? Hubba. Oh my god, dude. I'm maybe the greatest gamer on the planet. Have you considered this? I think I might be. I'm quite certain, actually. The more I think about it, the more plausible the thought becomes. Yeah, so this is where we get the key, by the way. We don't necessarily have to fight this dragon, but like, come on. It's a giant magical dragon. You really don't think I'm gonna fight the dragon? What are you crazy? I thought we were friends. I thought you think you know a guy, and then he tells you to skip the fight with the giant magical dragon? I'm a little disappointed in you, to be honest, but it's okay. I'm sure you're just having an off day. Yeah, well, I mean, that's not good. We definitely want to hit. We got a couple of free hits in early on here. Yeah, we are a little too strong for this guy, is the one thing, right? Like, we are just like for this whole area, we do a little bit too much damage or a little too high level, I think. He's probably gonna get poise broken pretty soon here. Yep. And which probably means he's dead, actually. We don't even need to, we don't even need to bother with the parries. We're just gonna jumping L1 him into the ground. Again, we're a little too strong for Liurnia right now. Yeah, you gotta remember we're rocking, like, we've gone through, like, a couple, like, we've finished an NPC side quest, and we've gone through, like, a couple of different, end game areas, right? We're not end game, but at least, like, later game than Liurnia areas, right? There's our key, by the way. Academy Glintstone key, so we can get into the Academy now. So, like, I mean, I'm rocking, you know, I've got a +9 somber weapon. Like, you are not supposed, he dropped, like, you know, the bugs that we killed dropped, like, somber 2s. We're a little bit, just a tiny, incy-wincy spider a bit ahead of the curve here. Oh! There's a stone sword key thing here. I should explore this, this little, surrounding area. Oh, this needs 2? We have 2, but, like, this is gonna take everything that we've got, man. This sucks. 1 and 2. Alright, what's down here? It's a cave. Sure. Academy Crystal Cave. Alright, okay. Sounds good. Let's take a rest here at the Grace. It's 2. I mean, I need to figure out, like, is there a way to get, like, are the stone sword keys really a limited commodity, or is there like somewhere, some way, even maybe if it's even really late in the game, to like farm them? I don't think so. I mean, obviously there's enough stone sword keys to open up every stone sword key door that you find, right? But yeah, just like it might, if you miss out on a few, I don't know how hard it is. Like, I don't know how much of a surplus there is, or maybe, again, maybe you can't locate moss. Maybe you can farm them, but if you can, I'm definitely unaware of how. What the hell? Oh, it's Burger King. Hello. There's a lot of you guys here. Really thought you could, bro? You're a mage. You realize you're not like the sneakiest in the world, right? When you go for an attack, you go bing. Oh wow, the triple one. Oh, that is so satisfying. The triple one shot on the jumping L1. God damn, dude. Oh, you know, I say they weren't very sneaky, but I definitely did not see that one coming before the crystals already made impact. What's up, Burger King? Bjergsen, famed NA mid laner, who has retired? I forget. I haven't been. I used to be a League of Legends enjoyer. It was one of the first games that I was like really into, probably when I was like it's one of the first games that I remember being like, ah yes, I now play this video game. You know, when you're a kid, you kind of just like play like literally everything. Like when I was like 6, I just had like, you know, I'm pretty sure an illegally sourced collection of PS2 ISOs on like, you know, like socket welded into the back of my console. Like my like dad knew a guy, and that guy like basically jailbroke our PS2 or something. I don't know. But regardless, you just kind of played whatever the hell you got your hands on. League of Legends was the first time that I remember being like, okay, yeah, I play this video game. Like this is what I do. This is what my free time consists of, is I play League of Legends. So it was when I was like, I think it was like when I was like 10 or something, right? Is when I first started playing it. Like back in like season 2 or so. I don't know. The game's on like season 12 or something now. But yeah. So you know, I used to be an enjoyer. But you know, the game's fine. Listen, I think League of Legends is one of those games where like everybody who plays it kind of goes like, you know, don't play it. It's the worst decision I've ever made, was getting addicted to League of Legends. I think the game's like not really. I think the game actually is very compelling. The game's very cool. To this day, I still agree. I think the big problem is like, in general, people just have it's a problem with fighting games too, right? Like I play fighting games a lot these days, but people just have like bad mental. You know, people have bad mental, and League, when you have like when you're in the mood to get like tilted or like complain a lot, which for some people is like a lot of the time, right? It's fine, it happens. Some people, I know a guy who like it's fun for him to like get angry at a video game. Like I see the point. He says like, you know, I get angry at this fake thing that doesn't matter, so that, you know, I use it to basically vent off, you know, if I have like a real emotion that matters more, right? Then I'll like, I'm gonna like, he gets like genuinely he'll like scream and like go take a shower or something if he like loses a rank game, right? But the idea is that like, yeah, he's basically venting all of the emotions into this thing that doesn't matter. It's like it's a video game, right? Which I think is reasonable, sure, but I feel like that can't be. I mean, for him it seems like it's fun. For me, I'm like, there's no way that can't be fun, right? But regardless, the point is, My point is, League, I think the problem with it is that people don't have very good mental in general, right? And then League is like a game where when you're losing, like you lose, like if you're unfamiliar, it's you know, the games last. It's you know, you're in a team of 5 versus another team of 5, and the games last, you know, on average I'd say probably 30 to 35 minutes. I don't know if the meta has changed and it's a lot faster now or something. Am I gonna get shot by this? No, okay, no. He actually has horrible aim, and like his attack has a much smaller range than he gave it credit for. I would call that a very ambitious way to start off the fight. Maybe he was doing a hard read that I would come at him. Bro is actually dancing on me right now. We'll poise break him real quick, and then he will be reduced to a fine paste. Inshallah. There you go. There you go. Once you poise break these Crystallians, they really do not have it like that. They are not built like that. But yeah, so the problem with League, I think, is like, you know, if you're getting tilted in League, it's like you lose a video game. You might be losing the game, and you might get the sense that you're losing, especially if you have a negative mindset, right? You're not gonna be the kind of guy who's like, every game is winnable, right? So you're gonna like feel like you're losing maybe like 7 minutes in, and it's like there's, you know, if you're lucky, there's 13 minutes left in the game before your team will accept the surrender, right? So it's like it can get to the point where it's just like you feel like you're okay. I just know that like the next half an hour of my day is just shot, right? And that can kind of bleed into other video games. But I think the game is actually really cool. I'm a big fan of, like, mechanically. I think League is a very, very interesting, very compelling, incredibly high skill cap game, right? It's just like the people are a little bit rough, and at the very least, the way that a lot of people choose to engage with the video game is a little weird. And I think so that you could say, oh, isn't that like, again, literally a thing with every single competitive video game? People get tilted. People, again, it happens a lot with fighting games, right? But I think the thing with League is like it's become a lot of the biggest sort of content creators in the space since way back, right? I think have sort of that kind of rage culture has become part of the video game, right? Like even relatively normal people who are normal and they play other video games will like rage at League because it's just the thing that you do. It's just like what, like it's like the Terra Magica. It's a sorcery. I think that as long as you're standing in it, it buffs the damage of all your other sorceries. You want to do some funny boss one-shot builds with the Kamehameha or something, you can definitely do that. But yeah, just like it's what you do. Like people, we're League guys. Of course, we get angry at the video game we spend all of our time playing, right? Like it's just like the way to my understanding, right? Which is why I think it feels so much more like it's a much more accepted thing. Like when people, you know, sometimes people, someone's being really toxic in like another video game, people might be like, dude, what the hell? Like calm down, right? It's only a game. Why you have to be met? Insert like Russian hockey player dude, right? But when it's League, it's like, oh yeah, it's League. What are you gonna do? That's what happens. Happens. It's League. Right, like it's I think that's kind of the big issue with that there video game. But the game itself, again, I can't stress enough. I think is a very interesting, like a very, very interesting video game. Very well put together, in my opinion. Super technically demanding in like a very interesting way. Okay, so we are almost done with our exploration of the lake here. I can't remember. So I want to first off, what I'm gonna do, I suppose, I want to go back to the Crystal Cave. I want to do a little ring around the Rosie. Loop around this entire cave section here, or not entire cave section, entire cliff section rather. Excuse me. I want to loop around the whole cliff here. We found this cave. There might be other things too. How do I get out? There you go. This is the way out. There might be other things kind of surrounding the cliffs here of the academy. So I want to quickly just do a quick little ring around the Rosie until we get back to the cave, and I'll explore that big ruin, which I probably at least passed by when I was hugging the left wall, right? But I'm not sure if I ever actually explored it in depth, or if I just went, I'll come back to it later. That sounds like me. The second one does sound like me. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, let's just make sure that let's make sure we actually are turning when we should be turning. So like right here, there should be a way for us to loop around, hopefully. Yeah, because right now, and there's a gazebo that I marked there. Oh yeah, okay, there is. Huh. Wait, no, maybe not. Maybe not easily anyway. There you go. Oh God, he's so good at the video game, dude. I can't believe it. All right, now we're looping back around the cliffs. Exactly. There's like a guy here on a horse. There's a dog here. That's a dog. Have I gone up this like middle section of bridge? I don't think so, actually. Like this? I don't think I've explored this part of the lakes actually. Real quick, let's take a quick little detour here and see what we have going for us. Headless horseman. Well, I mean headed horseman. It's like a nerd neck, I suppose. Oh, a stone sword key, dude. I'm fresh out, so I will gladly take that. What are you doing, man? You just like farting all over the place? Didn't anybody ever teach him that was rude? Not something you do in polite company? I like to open my map, Miyazaki. What the hell are you doing here? It's one of them, and I promise, if you know, you know. I'm not being weird. It's one of them virgin abductors. That's what they're called, man. That's literally what the enemy's called. Look it up. Look it up. Look up big, swingy, axe scythe, Iron Maiden, Elden Ring enemy. And the thing that's going to pop up, it's going to say virgin abductor. And you're going to be like, you got to think it's weird, but you're not going to think I'm weird anymore. You're going to think Miyazaki's weird. And you know what? You're probably right. All right. You know, I probably can just like tank this. I don't think I have to. Yeah, I don't think I really have to respect you. I'm just too good for you right now. Okay, there you go. As your momentum runs out, we're just gonna kill you. I mean, you're supposed to hit these guys in like when they open up, they have like a big weak spot. We just do so much damage, we can just basically bulldoze right through it. I thought you would drop something, to be completely honest with you. That's why I even bothered dismounting and engaging in single combat. It seems not though. Okay, so we're gonna keep looping around the academy, but I very quickly want to check if there's any. I guess yeah, this bridge would come from the academy, so never mind. So there's no point in exploring this further. Let's continue our ring around the rosy here. Yeah, like this is like from the academy. We'd have access to this high ground, this bridge, right? Be able to loop around from there. This is the gate town again, and then soon enough we'll come back to the cave and everything will be squared away. But I just want to double check, and I want to make sure I didn't miss anything in the circumference there. Hello, giant bear. I remember you, dude. You're so overzealous. I did not expect. Oh god, I did not expect this would be a problem. Okay, hold on. Torrent's alive. He's not dead. Sometimes when he dies, you have to. Oh my dude, what the? Is that a second one? No, it's just the same guy. He's so goddamn quick with it, man. Holy crap! It's like a jet. Like, you know what? I didn't get as much sleep as I needed to yesterday. It's, you know, busy day. I have you know, the way my schedule works out. Sometimes it gets weird. But yeah, you know, I was maybe a little eyes closed there. This dude woke me the hell up. I tell you, like, I just genuinely, like, you know, IRL got a little bit of a shot of like a fight or flight response there. Like, I did not expect. I felt like I was running from a bear. You know, like goddamn, Miyazaki. Thanks, I suppose. Jesus. Okay, so the cave should be coming up at this point. So I think there is nothing left. Yeah, there's nothing left for us in the circumference. We're gonna explore that big wreck there, and I'm talking about. There's a band called Big Wreck, right? Is that this Canadian thing, or like is that just like I know one of my housemates in university was very into lots of I don't know like call them indie rock bands. Well, maybe like you know it's not exactly you know he's not listening to like maybe the thing is so what the thing is when I say that somebody's not popular, I really have to preface this by saying that like I am very much like a Philistine. Is that the right word? I'm a charlatan when it comes to music, right? And to like a lot of that sort of, unless the music comes from an anime or a video game, I don't really listen to like too much you know, music that like, you know, not even just like popular music, even like non-pop music, but just as long as it's not from, you know, a video game OST or like the anime that I recently watched, something like that. I don't listen to a ton of music. So like when I say that, for example, like the Black Keys, you know, I only know of that band's existence because of my one housemate, right? The White Stripes, things like that. I don't know if those are like incredibly popular bands, and I'm just like, because the only things that I've heard of, like just by osmosis without anybody who I know telling me about them, are like the ridiculously, like the absurdly popular stuff, right? Like obviously I've heard of like, you know, like the little like the AAA like artists thing, like I know who fucking Drake is, right? Or something like that, right? I'm not that out of the loop, right? And of course, I know, you know, casual Toronto man talking about Drake being like the example of the most popular singer-songwriter in the world or something like that. Also, is he even a songwriter? He has a ghost. Oh, he's also not. You know, he's maybe has a ghostwriter. Isn't there like a lot of controversy about that? I know he just kind of got his ass beat by Kendrick. I don't really keep up with the news, but you know, so I've heard basically. Yeah, Kendrick, of course. I know who Kendrick is, right? Like a lot of rap is like something that I engage with a little bit more than other forms of music, right? But it's like I know who like. You know, like the Beatles are, right? But like it really is like past, once you drop down like a tier of fame from there, right? Like suddenly it's very hit or miss for me. So I feel like, in a weird way, because I'm so ignorant in terms of what popular music is, I feel like I'm actually a decent barometer of like what popular music is, right? Because like at least what very popular music is, right? Like if I've heard of it, it's probably like incredibly popular, right? Is the general idea that I'm getting at. Right, and if I haven't heard of it, doesn't mean that it's like a nothing. It doesn't mean it's you know it's a nothing song for nobodies. I remembered there was a turtle on a tree somewhere. Get wrecked, idiot. Oh no, I feel okay. I thought it would just die. Like I thought it would just like disappear. I did not. Man, that is awful. That made me feel so bad. But yeah, so like obviously if I haven't heard of it, it's not that it's like, you know, super deep cut underground indie music. I'm just saying if I haven't heard of it, it's probably not like tier 1 like triple A, like, you know, worldwide popularity like some of the things that I have heard of, right? It's kind of the point there. I'm gonna look this up. You guys are gonna come with me on a little phone journey here. You know how it is. Tetsu's Rise. So we found 2 of them, right? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well, let me find. Let me figure out where the third one is. The turtles. That's right. Small tower. Wise beast. You must remove a seal. The 3 wise beasts. Spectral skeletons. Who cares? Turtle 1 is one torch located along the slopes to your left as you are looking at the pedestal. Is that the first one that we killed? It might be. We might have already got that guy. It's possible we didn't though. Let me see. So if I'm looking at the pedestal along the slopes to my left, yeah, I think that's the first. I think that's the one that's like he's like right in front of the door, right? So we got his ass. That's fine. Okay, sure. Spectral skeletons are going to be hounding us here. So let's move out of the way slightly to a place where I can. It's a place where I belong. Country roads, take me home, etc. The other one is in a tree. We found that guy. The third one waits partway down the cliffs to the tower's right side, along a grassy ledge. Okay, so I assume right side means this way, right? If this is the front of the tower, this must be the tower's right side, and the turtle is on a grassy ledge partway down the cliffs. Is it you there, good sir? No, okay. These are not the cliffs you're looking for. We should trigger that grace in a second too, but we'll just kill the turtle first. Okay, watch. Oh, there he is. What's up, big guy? Dude, thank God for like the internet, huh? Like, this is the kind of thing. Like, this is not why I play the video game. Like, I never was much of a puzzle game guy. Like, I see the appeal, absolutely. The only puzzle game that I've really vibed with ever probably is Baba Is You, because that just goes. It's just so like. I think also I'm a programmer. Well, I mean a software engineer programmer. You know, interchangeable. But I think like it very much it vibes with my head, right? But even then, I didn't like play a ton of Baba Is You. I just like really liked the core system mechanics of that game. Right? But I never really was a puzzle game guy. It's one of the big reasons, like, one of the franchises that makes me the most mad on planet Earth is the Zelda games. And not, like, exactly because when I look at the Zelda games, I'm like, oh my god, like, I can just, the quality is, like, dripping off of them, clearly, right? You're like, these are, like, such, like, incredible, especially a lot of the more modern ones are the ones that I'm more familiar with, right? And it's like, I watch, like, my friends play, like, Tears of the Kingdom or Breath of the Wild or something like that, right? And I'm like, the quality of this video game is... It explodes off the page, right? But a lot of the game revolves around, at least again for my frame of reference, as far as what I'm most familiar with, like go to this divine beast and solve this puzzle that involves rolling a ball like into a certain spot and then using gravity to like push the ball there, using all of like Link has like 6 different powers or something like that, and you have to combine the uses of those powers in creative ways to solve the puzzle. And like again, that's incredibly cool. Like the design and like it's such a tight system. But I just like don't care. Like it's just it doesn't do it for me. It's not why I play video games. So it makes me very mad because I'm like I want to enjoy it so badly because I know that if it was my thing, God, I would be having so much fun with it, right? But it's just not my thing. It's just not my thing, unfortunately. So yeah, like stuff like this, like it's obviously not really a puzzle. It's just like look around and find where the turtle guy is. But it's not really what I'm here to do. It's not really what I care to deal with. Right, so I'm just gonna I found 2 of them. That's pretty good. But the third, yeah, I'll just look it up. I have no qualms about this at all. Okay, so this is basically, I'm pretty sure. Well, let's check this this last gazebo that I have marked here, and that'll do it. I mean, next time we're just gonna head to Ainsel, right? In fact, I might even head to Ainsel right now to finish the episode, and then we'll go do our story corner in Ainsel. From there, remember the last 10 minutes or so of every episode, I want to dedicate roughly, I want to dedicate to reading some item descriptions, things like that, because I've always been interested in the lore. But yeah, after everything that happened with Fia and things like that, it's like it's poked my interest enough, piqued my interest enough that I'm like, okay, I really just want to go through and like spend some time reading about this world. And in classic Souls fashion, the item descriptions are often a great way to do that. I also, oh no, I did. Yeah. I was like, I never triggered that grace. I think I did though. Stay hydrated, folks. I just lean away there because otherwise you can hear the sounds of me swallowing the water. I think it might be a little bit annoying for some people. Is there anything in that gazebo? I'm not sure. But yeah, like don't get me wrong, I got nothing against puzzle games. I got nothing against it's quite the opposite. I love I can the example in my head again of like. I don't think the Zelda is not exactly like it's not a pure puzzle game. Like it's not like again, it's not Baba Is You where like every level is just like here's a puzzle, figure it out. Like I know there's other aspects to them too, but like the main appeal of them definitely seems to be like the puzzling aspect, right? And that to me is just like it just doesn't quite whet my whistle if you catch my drift. It's a teleporter. Okay. And it's a teleporter that I've probably already been to. I mean, I'll go through it anyway, just because I have a bad memory. If this is like the third time I've gone through this teleporter in this episode, then like I'm sorry, I apologize. But just, you know, you gotta realize who you're dealing with here. Again, you might be like, bro, can't you tell that you've been here before? No, I can't. I can't. No. Giga Chad face. No, I don't know. Nothing about this. Like everything looks the goddamn same in this place. Okay. If this is gonna take me to the goddamn Liurnia Lakeshore or something, oops. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. I've been here before. Listen. What do you want from me? Okay. All right. We'll go. Well, so that's, I think, a decent cursory exploration of the lakes there. We'll head down to Ainsel. Of course, we already explored a lot of Ainsel through like the Ranny questline, but I don't think we've actually like I think we like there's a regular way to get in there that has nothing to do with the questline that we basically have not touched at all, right? So I do want to see if there's anything of interest in that area. So we'll head down to Ainsel here, and that will do it for the episode. I suppose while we're going to be sitting there waiting in an elevator for a while, so while that's happening, if you are not interested, I know not everybody's here to watch me read item descriptions, so if you're not interested in that story corner stuff, I'll just run you through the little outro here, as always, before you make your way downtown. What the hell? I gotta wait for the elevator? Okay, even more so. So yeah, if you are not interested in Story Corner, then I got 4 things for you. As always, you made it this far in the video. I appreciate it. And I have some suggestions for you. For number 1, you should join the Discord. There's a link in the description down there for you. It's a nice place, a nice community to hang out, talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about, as long as you keep it to the appropriate channels, and just have a good time. You know, make some friends. It's a really nice community. So I encourage you to join. But I also encourage you, please, if you do join, keep it the nice and welcoming place that it currently is. Everyone in there is super nice, super chill. We have like almost like over 400, I mean, almost 420, I think, haha, maybe even past 420 people in there, right? And everyone is super nice, like everyone was active at the very least, like nobody's been banned or anything like that. But if I have to ban somebody, I will, and if that somebody is you, then I will ban your ass. So just don't let it be you, okay? For number 2, if you liked the video, and I sure hope you did, get down there, like the damn video, man, come on. It's free, don't cost you nothing, helps the channel out a lot, and I appreciate it, of course, while you're there. For number 3, that subscribe button, that bell button there, also right all the way down there, right? Sort of bottom left of me there with some distance between us. They'll keep you up to date with all of this content we got coming your way. We got 3 videos every single day. Why is it always ants? I forgot that Ainsel is Ants Town. Ants Riverwell, more like. But yeah, we got 3 videos every single day. We got something like 2.5 to 4 hours of content every single day, right? So unless you have all that free time in your day, for me, every single day, which again, most of you don't, and that's normal, if anything, right? It's like a part-time job if you want to watch all my content, right? But if content interests you and you don't have enough time to watch all of it, then I recommend that you hit those 2 buttons, stay notified when something new is uploaded, and then you can only go back and watch it if it's like something that either really interests you or if you just have a lot of free time that day. On a quick little side note here, I do stream on Twitch, so if you want to come hang out there, it's a great time. The stream schedule, I don't stream a ton just yet. I might expand it as time goes on, but for now, we stream twice a week, Wednesdays at 5 p.m. EST and Thursdays at 6 p.m. EST for the intermediate and all skill brackets that I run for Grand Blue Fantasy vs. Rising in the Discord community there. Another reason to join the Discord if you want to join those tournaments, right? Every week. So if you want to join those streams, you know, it's always a good time. And otherwise, if you just want to click on the link there and drop a follow if you got a Twitch account, then any support like that would be greatly appreciated. And I would thank you greatly for that. Anyways, for number 4, most importantly, more important than everybody to smash or whatever YouTube or Twitch friendly interactive hit me with. I appreciate those, of course, but I hope you had a great time hanging out today. Most of all, I know I sure did. It was a great time. We kind of, you know, it was more of a housekeeping episode today, where we just kind of went through and cleared out Liurnia, which we've been meaning to do for a very, very long time, right? So that's good. And now we're going down to Ainsel here, and then eventually, soon, I mean, I can't imagine there's like too much left to explore in Ainsel that like we didn't already get through with Ranny. Though maybe it's a whole separate area, I'm not sure. Regardless, after this, we'll get to the academy, and we'll finally start making some actual main quest story progress, which will be quite pog, if I do say so myself. Regardless, for now, if you are not one of the Story Corner folks, I'm having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. There's going to be a lot more coming your way, but I will see you in the next one. Peace. All right, Story Corner individuals. I think I'm safe here. The ants, it's day 5. The ants still do not realize that I hate them and that I'm among them there. So we stopped at the Spirit Ashes. We stopped at Aurelia last time. I mean, I might have picked some stuff up, some new stuff up here, but it's okay. We'll just keep going. Great Shield Soldier Ashes. Ashen remains in which spirits yet dwell. Yep, spirits of Great Shield soldiers belong to the Fallen Hawks, a band of soldiers that once explored the Eternal City. Stout defenders with a steady guard. These are the guys who I could never get through the shield, right? Excuse me one sec. Don't mind me just unstuffing my nose real quick. Though their methods are somewhat crude, they work well as a squadron and will attract the attention of enemies or lob ghost flame from the rear guard. Sure. Spirit of a page who traveled at the side of a noble he served. Uses a piercing sword and a crossbow. One becomes a page merely by accident of being born into obscurity. Nothing is asked of ability, talent, or volition. Goddamn. Caden Sellsword. Spirit of a mercenary belongs to a horse-riding folk. Skillfully uses a massive blade. The Sellsword of Caden made their prowess known on countless battlefields. Okay, fine. Nomadic kind of people, seemingly. Mercenaries for hire. A spirit of the horned folk who eschew letters and metalworking. Okay, yeah. Brawny and versed in distinctive spiritual arts, this particular tribesman wields a heavy bow. Spirit of Rea Lucaria, sorcerer wearing a stone crown. So we saw the noble sorcerer earlier, last time, right, who was not good enough to put on the crown. This guy's a little bit of a higher standard. A scholar of the Alvinius Conspectus, who has mastered the use of glintstone stars sorcery. Okay, sure. A nerd, otherwise. Spirit of Lucaria, sorcerer wearing a stone crown. Those who study the twin sage Conspectus are the Academy's elite, capable of mastering the glintstone, comet shard, and crystal burst sorceries. Okay, sure. So we know there's like a bit of like a caste system, basically, in the Academy there. Godric Soldier, a duo of spirits. The soldiers who serve Godric the Grafted are what remains of the army that fled the royal capital of the Erdtree. Yeah, Godric mentioned that he got hounded out of the capital. I'm not sure why. Rea Lucaria, Soldier Ashes, a trio of spirits consisting of 2 disposable foot soldiers and their superior. The soldiers of Rea Lucaria were also known as the Cuckoos. They were given free reign by the Academy to wage war as they pleased, and they were infamous for their rapacious ways. There's no way that means what I think it means, right? It must be a different word. Mausoleum Soldier. The mausoleum is where the bodies of soulless demigods are laid to rest, and these soldiers followed their masters into death by severing their own heads from their bodies. Oh, that explains why they're all headless. Okay. Oleg, one of 2 knights known as the Wings of the Storm. After his banishment, he attracted the notice of the grace-given lord, Godfrey? And later, having slain 100 traitors at the Lord's hand, Oleg earned the hero's honor of Erdtree burial. Oh yeah, it's the guy we got in the Fringe Folk hero's grave, right? Banished Knight Engval, one of 2 knights of the Wings of the Storm. Despite his banishment, he rejected the invitation of the grace-given lord, instead keeping a watch over a masterless castle for many years, getting renowned as a hero of the Fringes. Okay, no, this is the Fringe Folk hero's grave. This must be a different hero's grave that I'm forgetting about. Lieutenant the Albanuric, a rare case of one who chose to become a spirit voluntarily. Lieutenant was renowned as a deft magic archer, but having lost her beloved wolf companion Lobo, she cannot move from the place where she was summoned. Okay. Lutel the Headless. Lutel sacrificed her life, so in death, she can continue to protect a soulless demigod until the revival, earning her the hero's honor of Erdtree burial. Okay, so yeah, it seems like a thing, right? Like being buried in the Erdtree or like under the Erdtree or close to the Erdtree or something like that is like a big honor, I suppose. Mimic Tear. The spirit takes the form of the summoner. Mimic Tears are the result of an attempt by the Eternal City to forge a lord. Interesting. Knight Maiden and Swordstress puppets. These sisters, members of a cold-blooded race who wield flowing weapons, became puppets of their own volition. Sure, okay. We can quickly look through some of these items. Dried meat. Doesn't look like anything considered an especially nutritious ingredient in the south of the lands between, sure. Flight pinions. Doesn't look like anything particularly interesting here. Oh, here's something. Albanurics. Yeah, let's talk about Albanurics. Albanurics are life forms made by human hands. Thus, many believe them to live impure lives untouched by Erdtree's grace. Interesting. I did not know that. There you go. In the lanes between, having 3 digits is seen as a bad omen. I wonder if Albanurics have 3 digits. As such, the 4-toed fowl's foot is a gift of great luck indeed. Okay, fine. Slumbering egg, crab eggs, land octopus, eats humans in order to bear young. Awful. Glintstone, silver fireflies. Doesn't look like there's anything particularly interesting. According to myth, these butterflies were once the wings of the goddess of rot, Melania, herself. Golden centipede. This is an interesting one, yeah. Kept as a fetish by Golden Order fundamentalists, especially the hunters of those who live in death. As such, they're found near the churches and similar. This is the same, the Hallow brand, right, that was on Ranni and Godwyn, right, that the Elden Ring that split up into 2 halves, right. It's very interesting that the centipede seems to be like a, like the Elden Ring, or like the 2 fingers of the greater will or the Golden Order seems very centipede pilled, which again is why I'm thinking it seems very Lovecraftian for sure, right. The Silver Tear makes mockery of life, reborn again and again into imitation. Perhaps one day it'll be reborn as a lord. Again, this is them trying to make a lord in the Eternal City, right? Cold-tinged excrement is a highly stable substance. It doesn't dry out, nor does it lose its customary warmth or scent. For better or worse, it remains as is. Yeah, I'd say worse. A sign the deceased suffer from the flames of frenzy. This grape has ripened and burst. It's an eye, right, is what these grapes are. Okay, fine. Herba, sure. Arterial leaves. A faint pulse can be felt in the veins, stirs the blood, providing an enlivening effect. Sure. Mushrooms, erd leaf flowers fell from the erd tree. Sounds good. Tarnished golden sunflower. Though wilted and faded, retains holy essence found near minor erd trees. Okay. Fulgur blooms. Yep. Miquela's lily. A flower signifying faith in the Halig tree. Thought to be beloved by the Empyrean, again, successor to Marika, Miquela in his youth. A symbol of faith in Saint Trina, dulls the senses, preventing agitation. Okay, sure. Trina is like, the saint of like calmness or something. Roots resin. The roots of the great tree were once linked to those of the Erd tree. What the hell is the great tree? What? Or so they say, and it is for this reason catacombs are built around great tree roots? What the hell is the great tree? Okay, sure. Found near Ainsel River, sure. Okay, that's all of those items. We can read about smithing stones and things like that. I mean, we can very quickly read about them, probably. Found throughout the lands between, and mining galleries built to excavate it can be found everywhere, sure. Found near the foot of the Erd Tree, the stones have been used to bolster the royal forces. Used to hone the weapons of champions. It's going to get more and more, just more and more extravagant, right? Looks like it's mostly mechanical. Yeah, okay. Ghost Glovewort. Oh yeah, we have one of these, I forgot. Since times of old, large gloveworts were used to comfort heroic spirits, given in tribute to those who died the most glorious of deaths, in the hopes that their stories would become legend. Alright. Okay, so next time is key items. This is going to be some of the most interesting stuff for sure, right? So we will surely get into that, but for now, that is going to do it for our story corner. I like to keep the episodes again about it's 7 or 8 minutes, but again, we also found a nice stopping point there, starting with the key items. And the key items are there's going to be a lot to learn there, so we'll start with those in earnest next time. But it's a little sidetrack there at the very end to learn a little bit more about. I don't know what the hell the Great Tree is, but I'm curious now. I definitely am. All that being said, though, I'm not going to run you guys through the outro. You guys already heard it when I sent the non-story corner folks on their way. But all I'm going to say is I'm having a lot of fun with Elden Ring. There's going to be a lot more coming your way. But until then, I will see you in the next one. Peace.